Hey there, guys, it's Hisham, and today we're going to talk about reverse engineering APIs for AI automations, and we're gonna jump straight into it. You might say, why is it valuable? Like reverse engineering APIs can help you create unique connections to other services and APIs. It reduces the cost of operations when it comes to Zapier and Make.com, since Zapier is very expensive compared to Make, but a lot of people cannot pay and cannot afford to lose so much money over operations. And also, it helps you create a unique API for free. You might ask, can you use it with Zapier or Make.com? The answer is yes, it is quite easy to set up and call your own APIs. I'll guide you through an example use case later on in the video. And the tools that will help us to do this process is Chrome DevTools and Google Apps Script. So there is a lot of projects that I used this method with, like school life tracking dashboard, transcribing Looms, and also getting school members into Go High Level and Google Sheets, basically having a live updated CRM with the current school members and the what churn, so you can send emails to them via Go High Level or via Google Sheets. So yeah, it's like dynamic solutions, and this is one of the members in my community. Hello, Jesus. I helped him install the Go High Level automation in his school, and he was using Zapier to do it, since school only allows Zapier integrations at the moment, so it's quite limited when it comes to having the interaction between school and your CRMs, either HubSpot or other types of services. And Zapier makes it very expensive, so he literally quit the plan he was paying. So I literally saved him $1,200 with this. So yeah, absolutely for free. And yeah, you can check out the other automations I made in my school community. You can find it in the link in the description. So let me show you the live tracking dashboard I made with this method. I'm going to reduce myself to a little bubble to have a live tracking dashboard in my Google Sheets to understand what input brings what output, and it helps me keep track of my conversion rate. This is for my free community, by the way, and as you can see, there's the daily metrics, there is the historical data. This is what makes this dashboard possible, and it gives me, it runs each 30 minutes, so it gives me like quite a good chunk of data. So yeah, as you can see, this is the conversion rate over time, and yeah, this is what type of projects you can make with this. So now this was an example of a project that you can do also with this type of reverse engineering of APIs, and you can use it further along in automations with reverse engineering APIs and the power of it. And this is just simple example, beginner friendly. So yeah, now we will jump into a real example on how to do the process, and it may vary from API to another, but the process stays the same overall. So in this example, we're gonna reverse engineer this API that will let us download our Loom videos for free. And why is it important? So if you have the free plan on Loom, you cannot download your videos even if it's on the free plan. So it's really mind-boggling to have that. So yeah, for example, Loom stopped allowing downloads on some plans, like the free plan recently, but this tool allows you to download it on any plan. And with this tool, we're going to use it to reverse engineer it and make our own free API to download our Loom videos and use it on other automations. So let's start by the whole process. And yeah, this is a simple tool. I will let the link in the description if you want to use it for yourself, and you don't want to have a hassle downloading your videos with APIs. You can like just paste the link in here and download it. So first process is to go and do a right click, and we will inspect the element. This is in French, but it's the same in English. So we're gonna inspect the page. This is a look under the hood of the website. So we're going to go on network, and then we can reload the page. So basically each action that's happening right now on the website, and under the hood is basically API calls to the home server of this website. So our goal is to get the API call that will let us do the desired action that we want, which is downloading our new videos. So we're going to grab, on my Loom here, I'm going to grab a random video just like this. This is a 16-second video. So I'm going to paste the Loom URL in here. As you can see, you have some few API calls to get the thumbnail, the video preview in here. So once try to scroll all down here, and then click on download, and you're gonna see that it gives us a download option. So this is actually the API call that lets us do the download. So what we're gonna do is copy this, do a right click, copy, and copy as curl, like CMD. This is the second option. You need to choose it, and as you can see, this is the Loom's API call. And then what we're gonna do is retest our API call to see if it's truly the one that we need. So it's a matter of testing and seeing if it's really the one that is giving us the results. So we're going to Postman. Postman is a free tool that you can sign up to test out your APIs. If you are building an API from scratch or you're testing API call, I recommend you signing up for it. It's free. You can use all other tools, but I prefer using Postman since it's like really quick and really easy to plug and play, get on with your day. So we're gonna click on new request. Once you create an account, you're gonna have new request like this, and we're gonna click new request, and you are gonna have a screen like this. And what we're gonna do is paste the Loom API call that we had and do send. So perfect. We are getting a link in here. Let's open it up. And once we open it up, it lets us download our Loom. So this is actually so I'm using the paid plan on ChatGPT. I recommend you getting it. So, I mean, I think, the free version does it very well, so you don't need to pay for it. But yeah. So we're gonna do turn this curl command into an API in Google Apps script. Let's paste the curl command. If you lose it, you can recopy it again, just like we did in the previous step. We're gonna paste it, and this is possible because Google Apps Script lets you download. So the process of creating a free API is possible with the library of Google Apps Script called URL Fetch App. So you can do like post requests, just like Postman did. You can recreate it via code in Google Apps Script, and it's quite straightforward when it comes to coding it in here. So you don't have to worry about if you don't know a lot of code. It's straight up, it's just copy and paste and sync stuff out. So right now we're gonna copy the code. There is explanation if you want to read it. It's like a simple process. We're gonna do this is the headers, this is the options. And so right now we're gonna copy this code and going into Google Apps Script. You can type in Google Apps Script and it will guide you to the website, and you do start scripting, and you're just gonna create a new script. You do new projects, and it will help you create a new script file. You will find this file, the API file, inside of your Google Drive, which is free also. So we're gonna rename this Loom download API example. We're gonna rename it. We're gonna delete this and then paste our API function. Our API function. And we will run it just for a second to test it out. So right now it will give us the accept permissions and authorization. since you are calling an external URL, it's needed to accept the authorization. So yeah, this step you just accept and do OK. So basically I authorized it, and yeah, we have our response. So that's nice. The next step is going to change the code a bit to have it act as a real API. So let's make sure that so basically this link is written like this. Basically, this is the ID of the video that you are pasting. So turn this into a dynamic API where I can test it with Postman and give it a Loom video URL, which is like this, and you are gonna repaste your Loom URL that you gave it, the one from my library, for example, pasting it in here, and it will redo every, like, how can I say it? And ChatGPT will take care of everything, basically. So it will explain to you the steps of actually making this API dynamic. And so this is static, since it's like having a URL hard-coded. So this is just like calling another external service. And we want to call this from an external point. If we are using me.com or Postman for the example, we can call this API and we can have this response tailored to our video URL. So let's see what ChatGPT spat out. Perfect. We have a whole API ready for us. We do copy, and we're gonna paste this one. And don't be afraid to try enough time to get it right. Sometimes it's not what we want. And yeah, don't be afraid to iterate on it and test out to see how it really works if you are really interested by the codes and everything. But it's like quite straightforward if you use ChatGPT and the tool. And this type of solution really is catered to people even who doesn't know to code. So that's great. Let's try it out. Okay, give me the curl commands to test this API in Postman. At the end of the video, I'm going to share this conversation with ChatGPT so you can get out from it the process of me, like the prompts and the process of me getting to the result wanted. So, perfect. So right now we need what's the step? Yeah. So we need to deploy this API to the web server, and we're going to follow these steps. So for example, in your Google Apps script, go to file, new script file. We did all this. We will do deploy. So let's do deploy, new deployment. Select type. We do web app, not API. And we will do execute as me and access to everyone. We press OK and wait. We need this is our API URL, basically. So we're gonna copy this and do OK. And then we will copy this curl command to test it out. So we copy the code, we copy the curl command, and we do a new request in Postman. And then we paste the new curl command. We're gonna replace this with the link that we copied from there. This is here. And it varies with the link. So we can get another link, for example, a random video from Byte Brigade. We copy this, paste it in here. Okay, so let's do send and see if it works. Perfect. We reverse engineered the API. Let's test out this. So yeah, it's downloading the video. And you can see it's working. So basically, this was the process on how to reverse engineer. So yeah, this process was quite easy to grasp and to do. So my challenge after you watch this video is to reverse engineer the same API. I will give the link in description to this tool and for Postman also, and add the link to this ChatGPT discussion so you can do it for yourself and tell me the results in comments. And also you can find the other project that I have surrounding reverse engineering APIs. This is my, let's say, the skill that lets me do the type of AI automation that I do. I have an upcoming solution for reverse engineering Loom's API and creating out of it a second brain using Obsidian and chatting with your Looms. So transcribing the Looms and chatting with them. So it's if you want more free resources and free trainings like this mini course, you can find them in the link down below in my free school community called Byte Brigade. First link in description. Deuces.